Stangibelisco here with a little addendum to my malware trickster video. I would like to suggest an alternative that will guarantee that you will never be hacked, you will never have a trickster put one over on you, you will never have your data stolen, none of any of that. And it may sound like the overkill of all overkills, but it will work. Don't use a computer on the internet. I have an old relic upstairs, a Toshiba laptop. It uses Windows XP, which right there is a red flag to a lot of people. But it never sees the internet. The modem was one of those PC cards you slide into the thing. I lost it. I don't even know where that thing is anymore. It never sees the internet. But it's connected to my scanner and my old clunker Sherman tank of a printer, the HP LaserJet, purchased in 1999, or maybe it was 2000, or maybe it was even 1998. I don't recall exactly, but it's an old printer, a laser printer, and for big printing jobs, it works like a charm. That's what I use that computer for, plus it has all the software I need to do my work, which is writing books for McGraw-Hill. That's my job, as it were, not making inane videos on YouTube. But you don't need to use the internet. Plenty of people still get along just fine without it. I suggested that to my dad, and he thought it was a great idea. He wanted to get on the internet and do email and things like that. He's 91 years old, and I said, Dad, forget about that. You have no use for that anymore. You have some life left. Don't let a computer get in the way of your enjoying it. And I would say maybe the same advice applies to pretty much all of us, to a greater or lesser extent, myself included. There's a lot of world out there besides the internet, a lot of world where tricksters and hucksters aren't going to put one over you and take all your personal information and raid your bank account based on that personal information and blah-bitty-blah-bitty-blah, but in general just create a whole lot of stress. A somewhat less overpowering solution is to switch to an operating system such as Linux, which a lot of people have also done. There are ways to greatly minimize the probability of this nonsense happening to you. I haven't gotten around to it yet because I'm kind of a nerd, and I'm a kind of a tweak freak, and I've actually thought about buying a computer and deliberately downloading all of these things and analyzing viruses and seeing what they do, viruses, malware, other things like that. All kinds of malware, rather. It would be my guinea pig of malware computer. But that would cause me to spend more time with computers, and I spend too much already. That's become all the more apparent as I've recently lost my health and appreciated the value of many things in life besides these machines, one of which I yammer into at the moment, not knowing whether someone is going to hack into my computer as I upload it and cause me to have pancreatic cancer or something like that. Seriously, I think that our entire society is way too dependent on the internet. We don't need a lot of this stuff. We play with it, I guess, because we like the gadgetry. But there's so much world out there. So much cool stuff. Read some books by Rick Bass. And see if at the end of that you don't wonder yourself. Maybe you should bug out. Maybe I should bug out. Maybe we should all bug out. It's crossed my mind. Stangia Belisco signing off from the black holes of Dakota Territory, United States of absurd notions. Until next time, so long.